I gave you my heart.
What's going on, Ataka Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime 343, and I haven't actually done one of these in a while. I do apologize in advance, but basically, it's time once again for another segment of manga review. And today's manga I'm taking a look at is one of, it's like a bit of a classic, but basically, this is another project made by the man, the myth, the legend himself, Masashi Kishimoto. And the manga I'm checking out today is Samurai 8. But basically, for anyone who's actually familiar with Naruto and stuff like that, Samurai 8 is kind of like, one of those stories that actually hasn't really become popular in Japan, unlike Naruto, for instance. But that's just the thing. You see, it's actually really enjoyable once you actually start reading it. I mean, I really wanted to check this one out and actually give my personal thoughts about this, and also get other people to check this out as well. In fact, I picked this up for about $6 over at Bull Moose Music. Now, basically, I do like using that word a lot. I do apologize if I keep using it. This is actually really interesting, and why don't we take a look at it? So basically what we got here is, this is some of the characters look like. You can definitely tell that some of the characters actually kind of have interesting little concepts and styles, just like that from the Naruto characters. But instead, Naruto deals with ninjas and stuff. But this is samurais in space. It's like if you take Hiro Mashima's Eden Zero, but mixed it up with Naruto, but instead of actually doing it with Naruto, it's actually with samurai and stuff. In fact, I don't know if you could be able to see that. Hang on just a second. Yep. Well, there we go. I think you can be able to see that now. And basically, if you guys actually really like Naruto, then I really would say that you guys really got to check this one out. I mean, it is actually such an interesting read, and if you're actually a fan of Kishimoto-san's work, I really would recommend checking this out. I don't know if it's actually, per se, any, what do I want to say there? Give me a sec. Anyway, what I was saying, guys, if you're actually a fan of Naruto, either the manga or the anime, I really would recommend checking out Samurai 8 and actually supporting Kishimoto-san. It is actually such a really interesting story, and I don't know if there's actually any more chapters to it, since it's kind of flopped in Japan. It hasn't really caught the popularity as it did with Naruto. But I mean, take a look at Hiro Mashima when he actually created Rave Master, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero. And Eden Zero is actually getting a freaking anime. I mean, seriously. Just to support these types of people really just shows how much we actually love and appreciate, the anime and the manga that, comes from Japan. But here's the thing. When popularity comes, so do the Puritans, the outrage mob, the feminists, all trying to actually, push their narratives onto us and their insecurities onto the anime fans. Now, basically, I, for one, am actually willing to stand up because we don't want censorship in anime or manga or any form of entertainment. Because it's disrespectful to Japan. People should actually learn to actually create their own things instead of just destroying, successful brands. Like, take a look at the Terminator franchise. Look how freaking bad that has gotten. And yet, people are actually, wondering why it failed. Because it went woke and it got broke. Or 2016 Ghostbusters, for instance. That's another example. Get woke, go broke. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, that being said, I do recommend you guys checking this out if you haven't yet. Samurai 8. There you go. Take a look at it real good. In fact, right there on the back. From the legendary creator of Naruto. So, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video. I actually made a promise to a friend of mine that I would actually do this, and I'm actually upholding that promise. So, if you're actually watching this, consider my promise kept. And just remember these 3 things, guys. Respect the waifus, enjoy your fandoms, anime is freedom, and until the next one, this is Mr. Anime343 saying, sayonara, everyone.